7-night Norwegian Fjords holidays from $699 per person.
On TV, on radio, and on your smartphone. This is TalkTV.
Hello and welcome to the Independent Republic of Mike Graham with me, Kevin O'Sullivan. You're with Talk on TV, on radio, online and on your smart speaker. Coming up, Labour smashed the SNP in the Rutherglen by-election. A blow for First Minister Humza Yousaf as Michael Shanks becomes the MP. Why are police at the centre of a littering scandal? And the Eurostar is on alert as bedbugs continue to infest France. We'll find out how to stop them biting us. Let's get the latest news headlines with... Let's get the latest news headlines with Emily Rose Adams.
Good morning. Breaking news in the last half an hour. A 36-year-old man has been charged over an alleged plot to kidnap TV presenter Holly Willoughby. Holly was forced to pull out of hosting This Morning yesterday, and her London home is now reportedly under police guard. We'll bring you more updates on this story as we get them. Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer has hailed his party's resounding victory in a Scottish by-election as seismic. They won in Rutherglen and Hamilton West with a majority of almost 9,500 votes. That's a swing from the SNP of over 20%. It was a recall by-election held after constituents voted to remove a COVID rule-breaking former SNP MP. Well, former Conservative leader Sir Ian Duncan-Smith told TalkTV the result doesn't say much about a general election.
What people were doing today, no question, was tactically voting to get rid of the Scott Nats from that area because of the disgrace that they're in at the moment over the lost money and the investigations going on.
A man who was arrested at Windsor Castle wielding a crossbow has been jailed for 9 years for treason. Jaswant Singh Chail had plans to assassinate the late Queen on Christmas Day in 2021. He'll be subject to a hybrid order under the Mental Health Act, which means he will initially remain in a psychiatric hospital for treatment. He'd been encouraged by his AI chatbot girlfriend and inspired by a plotline from Star Wars. The average UK house price has fallen almost 0.5% in September, but that's down from a 1.8% drop in August. The statistics released by Halifax show a 4.7% annual drop. A typical home would cost just over £278,000, around the level seen early in 2022. Broadband customers are being warned they could end up paying £150 more than they expected over 2 years. It's due to unprecedented mid-contract price rises. Well, consumer group Which has called on regulator Ofcom to ban the practice. It found the customers of 7 major providers could see big increases next year. Consumer expert Adrian Mills told TalkTV it's hard to get out of contracts.
Ofcom is saying, hang on a minute, everybody should be aware of this. The problem is we all think, OK, it's only going to be a few pounds. But of course, we're not aware what's going to happen in the future with inflation. So when you're faced with a rise of up to 15%, you can't help but feel totally ripped off.
And doctors are calling for warnings on weight loss jabs after new research showed they can cause severe side effects. It's the first analysis of patients prescribed the drugs outside of clinical trials. Risks for some patients include pancreatitis, stomach paralysis and digestive issues. That's the latest. Now time for a look at today's weather with Joe Wheeler.
Times Radio sponsors Talk TV weather.
Hello there. Well, it's shaping up to be quite the weekend, with southern areas seeing a good deal of sunshine, but Scotland seeing a good deal of rain. So this is the situation at the moment. We've got some fairly nice weather across parts of Scotland to start the day. Then there's an area of cloud and rain, which is pushing its way northwards, and then further south, we're looking to see some sunshine and temperatures, which will eventually reach 22 degrees Celsius, 72 degrees Fahrenheit. That's not bad for this time of year. But then just watch this rain, because it starts to push its way northwards into Scotland. That is going to turn heavy, and it's also going to stall, so it's not going to go anywhere very fast. And we could well see up to 150 millimetres of rainfall over those northern areas between this evening and Sunday morning. Meanwhile, southern parts of the country are going to have some lovely weather. Starting off really quite mild on Saturday morning, a little bit of mist and fog around as well, but that'll clear away to sunshine, and eventually we should see temperatures up to 24 degrees Celsius, 75 degrees Fahrenheit. But meanwhile, that rain continues across the north, and we've got a yellow weather warning in force, not just for Saturday, but also for Sunday morning as well. So remaining nice and warm down in the south, a little bit cooler in the north.
Times Radio sponsors Talk TV weather.
Welcome back. David Bull is still here. Let's start, David, with the Battle of the Bulge. Charities are demanding that Prime Minister Rishi Sunak declares a smoking-style war on the UK's bulging waistline, which they say costs the NHS and the economy 27 billion quid a year. And that's £10 billion more than tobacco costs the NHS. Now, I'm going to put my cards straight on the table. You know, I'm all for health. I hope people don't smoke. I hope people don't eat unhealthy foods and get fat. But frankly, it is their business.
Yeah.
If I want to spend my life smoking, drinking, eating fatty foods and sugary drinks, that's my decision. I'm a grown-up. When did the government decide it was doctor government?
Well, I agree. I think the government has no place in this at all.